I should just start talking now. So.
Legs.
Hey everyone, welcome to a special edition of Inside the Cellar Studio where we're doing a special bolo. Be on the lookout, and we are going to start with Halloween blow molds. That's all we're going to talk about this entire video. Fall garage sales are a great time to find blow molds because everyone is getting ready for the holidays. So they start getting up in their attics, they start going through their sheds. We don't have basements here in Oklahoma, so no one's like digging through their basement to find stuff. I hate when people store their blow molds in the attic because it does melt or they become really brittle, and you can always tell when they are brittle just by feeling them. None of the ones we have here are brittle because we're very picky about which ones we buy. So blow molds started becoming popular as yard decor in the late 1960s with the Union Pink Flamingo by Dawn Featherstone. We actually don't have any pink flamingos.
We also don't have any Dawn Featherstone.
Oh, did he do more then?
Yes, he is incredibly popular. He did the Thanksgiving trio.
Oh.
Very popular. His stuff is very sought after.
We don't have any of them.
And if we do, it's probably the other holiday, Christmas. And I don't remember any.
We're not supposed to talk about Christmas blow molds in this video. John told me not to. So we are only talking about Halloween. I have seen flamingos that were black and skeletons. I wouldn't mind having a couple of those. I don't know who made them or where they are or if they're modern or not. Some of the other vintage blow mold makers are Empire, General Foam, Grand Venture, and Polaron. You can usually tell who the marker is, or the maker, because they have a mark on the blow mold, and it's usually here on the bottom. This one is Empire. You probably can't see. I probably cannot get close enough to see. It's usually on the bottom, or sometimes it is on the back. This little guy is an Empire as well, and his is on the back, not on the bottom. If you buy blow molds enough, you'll know based off look which ones are vintage and which ones are not. As you can see, we prefer vintage, but we do have some modern ones thrown in because we just can't find vintage in that style or that we like, so we do buy the modern.
The modern ones we do have are, we've got these little black skeleton bodies, which we've nicknamed them the Brothers. We'll point out that in a minute. And then if it's in frame, I'm not sure, there's a black cat all the way to our left, and she is modern.
Yep, at Lowe's.
Picture of maybe last year or the year before.
Mm-hmm.
There's a vintage black cat. There's actually a couple different variations, and each time we find it, something's wrong with it. It's cracked, it's got a bigger hole in it. They filled it with concrete at one point in time. There's always something. There's an issue that we haven't been able to overcome.
And I know that some people may hate this, but we actually don't necessarily mind if we buy modern or vintage. We find the vintage a lot more and for cheaper than we do the modern. A lot of stores that sell the modern are Lowe's, Home Depot, Cracker Barrel, Walmart, Big Lots, Menards if you have a Menards. We do not, but we stopped at one on our way to Colorado a couple years ago, and we were like, we're gonna come back during the holidays. We've never been back during the holidays. But like, I would like to see it. And then Kohl's had one, and that's not like a definitive list. There could be more stores. It's just shocking when we go to places and we see blow molds. We went to Big Lots last night, and that was the first time in years, and I was shocked to see some of their blow molds, and they had really cute ones. Mm-hmm. And their prices were like $35 to $40. I would totally pay that for them. But as I said, we find them at garage sales and thrift stores, and we usually get them for a much better deal. Like our witch here. I don't know if you can really see her. She is absolutely beautiful. Her coloring, she's got some cobwebs on her.
Extra decoration.
Her coloring is beautiful, and we paid a whole $5 for her at a yard sale. This ghost behind me, he is faded. with his pumpkin, and I would love to repaint him, but John won't let me just yet. So he stays how he is, and we paid $7.50 for him at a thrift store, right? Thrift Harbor.
Maybe. I thought it was $5.
Oh, maybe. I thought this one was $5. And that one was $7.50.
Okay.
Which, fun fact, this is my absolute favorite one. I absolutely love this guy more than any of the other Halloween ones that you see here. He's my favorite. I just think he's so cute. His coloring on his little pumpkin is so precious. I don't even know who makes him. Oh, he's an Empire as well. John always says don't buy project pieces, but I don't listen to him. And this candle beside me, John's going to put a picture up on the screen somewhere where he's not blocking a bunch of stuff. We bought this at the actual 100 Mile sale at one of the vendors. I think I paid $2. I may have paid $3. It was super faded because it is a Christmas candle, if you recognize it. I love the style. I've never seen another candle like this locally. I have seen them online because I had a great plan that once I stripped this one down and repainted it as my Halloween candle, I was gonna get 2 more, have a lime green one and have an orange one, but I'm stuck here with just my purple one. It was missing the flame top, so I specifically added a light kit, and when it's darker in the house, and this is just tucked in the corner, this looks like a flickering flame, which is how I like it. It's obviously not very attractive during the day, but this was my labor of love, and it's all like matte black. I just love it. It's my favorite. When you find vintage blow molds, or even if you find new ones, they are oftentimes missing the light kit. And even if they do have it, some of those cords are super sketchy. Like,
super old.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can always plug them in if you want to. We really don't. We try to replace all of our light kits as soon as we get them. Sometimes that is more difficult depending on the brand. They are different light kits, and they're not always interchangeable. So for the bigger blow molds, I think the witch is plugged in, so you may not be able to see her, that have these plates across the back, they're usually a little different, and they don't fit from one brand to the other, which is such a bummer.
So the witch has a big plate. Also Dracula up here in the corner has a big plate, and I think this one also has a big plate. So it's usually the bigger blow molds because they would take a bigger light bulb than, let's say, the little scarecrow here. He takes one of the little ones. So that's why they take different ones. I believe the plates act as like a heat shield, and also on the inside, if I remember right, they're reflective. Not like a mirror, but something reflective, like a piece of foil, and it reflects and makes it brighter.
To help it brighten it. And they take full-size light bulbs. Those ones are a little harder to find replacement kits for. And when I say harder, I mean they're more expensive, so it's kind of hard to spend $30 on a replacement kit for a $5 blow mold. But I have to look at like overall value of it because that's worth way more than $5. The little ones, they are different. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pull it out. But you can buy these little clip-in light kits. They're actually really easy to find at Walmart around Christmas time. And I've picked up several packages after Christmas and gotten them on clearance because I'm really frugal and I like to get the best deal possible.
Now is probably the best time to look because they're starting to put out Christmas stuff, and you got to get them before because then people will actually do like resell of those, which we do not. We just buy them for our personals. They buy them all up and try to resell them on Amazon.
Yeah, and it's usually you could get like a 4-pack of them, and I think it may be like $15 to $20. So they may not always fit perfectly. I think there's a couple that we've like sanded in around the edges because
for the other holiday.
They're our personal collection, and we don't mind. We actually don't put any of our blow molds outside. We used to put them outside in our yard as decoration, and then we caught some kids trying to steal one of them. So none of them go outside now. They all come inside. and that's why we definitely prefer the smaller tabletop ones. But the big ones actually replace the lamps around the house, so we get to use them and enjoy them all season long. Do you have anything else to add?
So, the blow molds can be as simple as just a wall hanger. There's nothing to him. This is where his light kit goes. He's very small. I think this is the only one we have of this. I think we bought it at a garage sale for like $0.25, maybe 50 cents. But then, you know, there's ones that are a little bit more detailed, but still small. I think we bought this one. This one may have been at like a flea market or something. I know this guy was at a flea market. We paid $30. For the most part, except for Dracula, we have been incredibly lucky on purchasing them for very low costs compared to what you would think. Dracula, we did pay
$150 for him last
in the
year.
3 figures, 3 digits.
Because we know that we've got everything that we want, and now we're only missing one, and that is Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. If anybody's got a Frankenstein in the Oklahoma area, we may be able to talk. We've also, this one was an auction. Technically, this one is double-sided because it says trick on one side and then it says treat on the other. The other is not colored in though, and it has its sticker. We actually purchased these at a estate land auction. They were in one of the final rows of box goods, and I saw, I think, the orange tip sticking out, and come to find out there were two of them in the box. And then yeah, we got the whole box
for $5. I think we paid up because someone was waiting for that row as well, and we just wanted that box.
Yeah, they were doing box lot, like selection or the entire row.
But then we sold that last one, so it is free. We got paid to keep it.
And then off the side here, this one we actually picked up at a flea market in Colorado when we were visiting family. He got to travel all the way back with us in the back of our car, which we had not planned on bringing something that large. He is in fantastic shape, has beautiful color, and we paid $10.
I couldn't leave him.
From a flea market reseller.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't leave it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna point out one more, and then we're good. We call them the brothers. And we call them the brothers because one reason. These are actually double-faced. Angry on one side, goofy on the other. They also have the big plate, so they would take a bigger bulb. We bought the skeleton bodies at Lowe's, and then we put them on, and we have what we call the brothers. We bought these at a garage sale, and it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were just sitting there. And I think she charged us $1 a piece, or $2 a piece. I can't remember. And it was just crazy, absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So almost all of our blow molds have been purchased $10 or under. Except, you know, I think we're getting really close with $7.50. We do have a couple small ones. The other holiday is the holiday I enjoy more, so I'm more willing to pay out the pocket for those, and I have. But Dracula is by far our most expensive, but is also, I think, probably our most valuable.
And if you do buy to resell, like, that's totally fine too. We understand resellers because we are resellers. We just like keeping these. When you go to ship, make sure you take out your light kit and kind of protect that light bulb if you're shipping it with a light bulb so that there's not broken glass. And we also recommend shipping in just a box with packing peanuts. Like, it doesn't have to be overly complicated when you are going to ship these. It may actually help to find a box beforehand if you are shipping some of the bigger items so that you can Frankenstein up your box to get it to be the right length, fill it with the packing peanuts, weigh it, and then you automatically can do calculated shipping and you don't have to stress about it when it's time to ship it. And we've never had a blow mold break when we have shipped them out.
We have sold many blow molds for the other holiday to help fund the other ones. And even if we were going to ship something this small, or even the pumpkin in the front, they're always going in a box. It is absolutely ridiculous to bubble mail it and put it in a poly mailer, which there's plenty of resellers that have, and they always are going to crack. These are being remade, but I can't just go down to the store and rebuy this exact one because he's 30 years old. So I'm going to take care of it when I ship it, just as if I was shipping, glass or anything else fragile.
Yeah, all of the remakes are different. They're not the same. Whether it be like a witch or just the pumpkins, the way they light up, they're not the same. And some people are very picky with that, with how they want it. We actually don't buy ones that are battery operated because we don't like the battery operated ones, even though Big Lots does have a Christmas tree that's battery operated that I really like. But we don't. We stick to the light kits.
Yeah. But this is kind of our collection that we've amassed over, I don't know, maybe 10 years, 8 to 10 years. We have found many more. We sell off the ones or trade the ones that we've got doubles of besides the brothers, or ones that don't fit our size or what we're looking for. We've lent one out to another family member because it's gigantic. But yeah, this is our collection. We really enjoy blow molds. We enjoy going to flea markets and seeing them up on people's top shelves, and you can just scan across the whole area and find them real quickly. When we do our next blow mold special, it'll be about Christmas, and that'll be coming up in probably about a month. We'll do it right before kind of like Thanksgiving, Christmas time, when we start to get them out and start to decorate with them.
And that's all we do. We do Halloween and Christmas. We
but
don't
yeah,
do
we're
the
gonna
holidays.
We're gonna try to do a little bit more of what we collect and why we collect, and give you a little more information on what they are and how to find them and how we find them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Give us a thumbs up and a comment. Tell us what you have. What's your favorite that we have? What's your favorite that you already own?
Oh, before we go, what is your favorite Halloween blow mold? Did you say which one your favorite is?
No, I don't think I did. I think said my favorites to find were the brothers.
Oh, yeah.
But I actually, I really like the tabletops. They're small, they're easy to show off. I really, really like the giant pumpkin next to me, but he's just so massive. And I absolutely love Dracula once we get Frankenstein. Then to have the evil pair is quite fun, or the monster of Frankenstein.
And we do try to buy them from people at garage sales when we see them up in their garage or as decoration. We haven't been successful yet, though.
Nope. What do they call that? T-shirt off the back.
Yeah.
And you see someone wearing a T-shirt you like, you go and make them offer it. Well, we just kind of peek around and look in people's garages while we're at the garage sales, and we've done it multiple times, and we've failed every time.
Even though offering to pay.
Even though
we're not trying to get it for a steal.
We have offered or thought about offering a lot. There's one I pass every single day during the holiday season, Christmas, and I'm ready to go knock on the front door.
Ooh, this may be the year.
This may be the year. But thanks again, and have a great day.
We'll see you guys next time.